Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Thank you for hanging out. This was a requested video and I put this on the community page of my channel and I asked, what kind of video do you guys want to see? And it was, do you want to see a how to start a YouTube channel, or, you know, like a live Q&A, or more videos around, you know, how to do iMovie? And so this is what you guys suggested, and I really wanted to make sure that I address your guys' questions, and I am in no way trying to say that I know a lot about YouTube. I'm not saying that at all, but I am saying that I've been on YouTube for, you know, a little over a year now, and I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of this channel in January. And so, you know, I've done about 100 videos now, so I have some experience with YouTube. So yeah, if you guys have questions about how to start a channel, I want to make sure this is the first video that you guys requested. So more than TubeBuddy, more than anything else. So I want to make sure that we dive right in. By the way, today, I don't know if you guys noticed this shirt that I'm wearing, this is from Andrew Edwards. He is a fellow Seattle YouTuber, and he has a channel called Tech Gear Live, and I always like to support other YouTubers when I can. So you guys know I bought a phone case from Kimberlea. Her friend Amber Scholl, I really like her channel, and she made these cute little necklaces. I bought one of those necklaces to support her. Adrienne Finch is a YouTuber that I watch, and she had done some necklaces as well, and I created one. It was a cool site where you could go and kind of design your own piece of jewelry. So I did that, and I ordered like a choker, and I wanted to support her. And you know who, like Jaclyn Hill had a palette come out, and so I wanted to support her. So I really do try and like be involved in the YouTube community. And I would say too, if you guys are able to do stuff like that, whether it's Patreon, Super Chat, supporting products that they put out, a lot of people work really, really hard, and there's not sometimes a lot of money in YouTube, so I'm happy to help out where I can. So yeah, this shirt today I'm rocking is from Andrew Edwards. So okay, I did ask if you guys had any particular questions. I know it's so weird because I did a live yesterday. I don't know how many of you were here for that. If you were here for that, give me a thumbs up on this video. But I did my first like get ready with me and chit chatty, and I had no idea what to expect. But a lot of you came on. You were really, really nice and sweet about it. It was so low tech. I did it on my cell phone. You know, it was selfie style on like a tiny little tripod, and it was just a fun video. It's not normally something I would do because I definitely am not trying to be one of those beauty YouTubers, but I just thought it was fun. And you guys, I feel like you guys bullied me into doing this silver and blue smoky eye thing going on, and I was like so scared. I was trying to avoid it, but actually in the end I ended up liking it. And if you guys saw it on Instagram, it went pretty well with the dress. So I thought that was really, really kind of fun just to do a live video. So I am trying to do more lives because I like being able to talk to you guys in real time. And you guys have probably been commenting. I should probably at least say hi. Okay, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. Okay, let's jump in here. What cheap camera for starting a channel? And an OtterBox case. Okay. Have I tried Fenty products? I have tried some Fenty products. You guys, you're going so fast. I'm trying. Okay. I'm wearing the Fenty foundation today, and the lip gloss in that collection is so good. I really like the lip gloss. And okay, sorry. How do you get free products to review? You guys, okay, let's talk about this. I've got my coffee, and I'll be here for as long as you guys kind of want to chat. I've kind of blocked off my morning for this. I want to talk about right reasons to start a YouTube channel, okay? So if you think you're just going to be doing it, and all these people, I know you guys watch them, I watch them too, all the PR unboxings and stuff like that you get, it takes a really long time for a lot of people to be sending you products, okay? So I was doing a series called Foundation Friday First Impressions. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you watched any of those. I put out like 20, so that's like 4 months worth of these. And it wasn't until like probably month 3 where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm buying all these foundations. Some were drugstore, you know, $10, but some were high-end, like $50, $60 foundations. And I'm like, I'm going broke trying to even do reviews on these because I'm too lazy to return them. So I just have a drawer full of them. And okay, so it was a while. And finally I was like, wow, why can't I reach out to some of these people, these, you know, companies and say, you know, do you want to send me a bottle for review purposes? You know, so this is where your hard work and ingenuity comes into play. I went on to Ulta, I went to Sephora, and I looked at foundations and every single brand manufacturer that offered a foundation on those websites. And then I went to their Instagram and I followed them. And then after I followed them, I went and I private messaged every single one of them, or I was looking for PR contacts, and I said, here's a link to my channel. Here's a link to the playlist where I do foundation reviews. Would you be interested in sending me a bottle of whatever specific foundation for a review? And you can only write so many private messages and DMs before you get shut off, and you have to wait like an hour. You're kind of like in jail, in Facebook or Instagram jail, and you can't send any more messages. And then I had to wait and then write more messages. So I had to do this, and you know, and it was personalized. So each one was a specific type of foundation that I wanted to try. And so I messaged, yes, 97. I messaged 97 companies over the course of a week, and I asked for foundation to review, and 6, which is really good actually, 6 of them said yes. And so 6 of them, I had to give them my address, and some of them took 2-3 months to get there, but then they sent them. And then I said, you know, I tried to be very professional. I said, like, this is the day that it will come out. Here's the link to, you know, my channel. Here's the link to your specific video. Here is the link to the Facebook, because I also put it on Facebook. You know, and thank you so much for considering me or working with me on this project, because, you know, even if you don't like the product, I had a couple foundations, I didn't like them, but I was still very like, here's the review, and thank you so much, and I hope to work with you in the future. And a couple of those people ended up sending me boxes of like, sorry, this didn't work for you. Here's some skincare products, and I'm going to send them to you, and maybe you'll want to do a review on those. And I still have some that I need to do a review on. And that's how I got some of those products. But sorry, I missed some of your guys' questions. That was a long-winded thing. It's like sometimes, you guys, for you to get free products, you have to ask. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to ask, but you have to ask everybody. You have to ask 100 people so that 1 or 2 will say yes. That's kind of the truth with that. So I want to know what you do for fun. Or wait, I want just for fun. Okay. Are you asking me if you want to get products to review for fun, or what I do for fun? Because what I do for fun is I make YouTube videos, I play guitar, I hang out with my puppies, go out to dinner with my husband. That's what I do for fun. Sherry, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Okay, Travel with Sandon. I don't know if you know this, but my name is Shelly. Shelly. And I don't just do sub for sub, but you know what? Usually people who comment and are active on my channel, if I recognize your avatar, you leave a good comment, not a generic, please subscribe to my channel or sub for sub, I will come check out your channel. I don't necessarily promise to subscribe, but because I usually have to see a few videos to see if I really like your stuff. But yeah, I'll come check out your channel. Absolutely. How do you balance YouTube channel with school? You guys, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. I'm not in school any longer, thank goodness, but I do have a full-time job that I work, and it is hard because the last thing you want to do sometimes when you come home at 5 or 6 at night is fire up a camera and do your makeup, because I probably was too lazy to do my makeup that day at work. Not gonna lie, that happens a lot. And do I want to, you know, do a video, and then after I film it, like I usually feel compelled to try and edit it right away, and that can take me several hours. So I usually will try to do a lot of shooting on the weekends, and when I'm all set up with like the lights and everything, I'll try to shoot 2 videos at least at the same time. I'll just, insider secret, I'll change my shirt, and maybe I'll change my lipstick, and I might even put my hair up in a ponytail or do something different so it looks like it's a different day, but sometimes it's not. And so I'll have a couple of videos on my SD card, and then I'll edit them over the next week and a half. Sometimes, you know, life gets really busy. Like right now, last week, I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the reasons why I did a live video, because one, I like talking to you guys, but two, I did not have time to pre-record that video, or 3 videos, because it was 3 boxes, and get them edited and get them up. So sometimes throwing in a live in the mix is how you gotta do it, but it's kind of time management. Doing a Trello board, I really recommend Trello. It's like an online board where you can kind of do like a to-do list and move cards around, and it's really easy to kind of organize. So I'll have like life hacks column and tech tips like column, and I'll have ideas for each type of video, and then I'll see like, oh, I've done more of this type of video than another, and I'll try and like move them around. So I do try to stay organized. Sometimes it's harder though. Good luck for your life. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Travel with Sam done. Are you mad because I called you out on calling me Sherry? I'm sorry. It's just, if you're on my live stream, you should at least know my channel name, or at least my name. So, hey, Drea, how's it going? How's it going? Why do you think no one has gotten tired with the amount of beauty gurus on YouTube? Aaliyah, okay. The reason why I don't think people get tired of it is because there is something for everyone, you know? Some people really love Jeffree Star. Some people don't. Some people love Tati. Some people don't. Some people love Jacqueline. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single person has kind of a different flavor, and some people really want to see someone that looks like them. Like I was saying yesterday, like, some people want to see from head to toe. Jen, she's really sweet. She's mild-mannered. She's Asian. So I like that. Serene Wu, you know, also is a different personality than like Nikki Phillippi or, you know, Laura Lee. And so there's some people that really love Laura Lee. I happen to really like her. Some people don't like her voice, or find her annoying. And so that's why I think it's really cool, even though if you think about it, everyone is reviewing the same pool of products, but everyone puts their own different spin on it, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. What should someone start a channel about? I would say start a channel about something that you are actually truly interested in. So, you know, if you love Harry Potter, talk about Harry Potter. If you want to do a book review or read a chapter and talk about that, or talk about the coolest toys that have come out with Harry Potter, do that. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, or you want to talk conspiracy theories, I really think that you should try and talk about things that you really like. Don't try and talk about things that you don't like, and that you're not that passionate about, because not only will it be kind of boring and draining for you to make those videos, people aren't going to want to connect with something when it doesn't feel like you really like it either. Okay. So, okay. Guys, I'm so sorry. You guys, you put in these comments. I'm not trying to ignore them, but then they just like scroll off the screen. And I've learned that when I go back and I try and read them, it makes you guys dizzy from me, like going up and down. So I'm going to go back just a little bit. I'm so sorry. Some of these, I'm sorry if it's making you dizzy. Let me go back. Oh my gosh, you guys have been so busy in here. I'm so sorry. Okay, hi to all these people. Pink Love, Laura, Sahas, hi. How do you make thumbnails? Okay, you guys, I'm trying to learn how to use Photoshop. It's hard. It's hard. It's so much more robust and powerful, but I don't know what I'm doing. You can watch me fumble through it. I learned one thing in Photoshop, and I was like, yeah, since I just learned it, I better make a video on it and put it out. And then, I'm not kidding you, I went back to my own video to look at what I learned to try and do something in Photoshop. I'm so not good. I've been using PicMonkey all this time, and I know Canva is out there and it's free and everything. PicMonkey, they just started charging. Insider secret, don't say this, but like, I know some people are saying they go through the finished product and then they screenshot it. Just saying. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not saying that you should do that. You get me? I'm not saying that you should do that. Hi from Vancouver. Hey, Dutch Cam Jam. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I'm in the Seattle YouTube meetup group every once in a while, and he comes down from Canada because there aren't any YouTube meetups in his area, and I feel so bad. He came to one where I was speaking, and I was like, oh my god, I hope it was worth the trip. I'm so sorry, because I was like, I don't know, I hope it was worth it. Hey Aaliyah, yes, I saw you. And hey Nick Quest, hey, it's nice to see you. What size is a YouTube banner? Okay, you guys, if you look in YouTube itself, there is a helpful how-to, and there are these limits, and like the inside limit is what you would see on the cell phone, and then like the outer limit is what you see more on a computer screen, and then the outer limit outside of that is what you see on like if you were on a television. So it is kind of important if you are looking at that to try and look at it from all different aspects, but all of the measurements are on YouTube, and you can even download a template that will go over like something, and they have it for like Photoshop and for something else, but it will just give you the size dimensions for your banner images, stuff like that. Let's see. Hi Pink Love. Let's see. Hi Jolene. How's it going? Hi Lisa Knight. Okay, I think I did the free products one. You gotta ask. Yes, I tried Fenty. Good morning. It is hard starting a YouTube channel when you're in school, or when you have a family, or when you have a job, or any of those things. You film videos, but you're too scared to upload them. Oh, you know, it's me. You were in my last live stream, weren't you? I would say do it. Just, you can always get better, but you can't get better until you start, you know what I mean? And you have the luxury when you're small that like, sorry, no one's watching. So it's cool. And if someone is watching, like, it's awesome if you think about it. But no, I think you should do it. And if you are kind of scared, maybe start with like Snapchat, Instagram, things that disappear after 24 hours. But like, even now, like even before the live stream, I was still nervous. Sometimes I watch it back when I'm editing and I'm like, oh, do I look like that? Do I sound like that? I don't know if it ever gets like truly better. You just get more used to it. So, but don't let that discourage you. Please hit that publish button. Hit the publish button. How many cameras do you have or use for a video? So yesterday I shot a live video and I was just using my cell phone. You guys you don't have to be fancy. You really don't. Right now I'm shooting on a Canon EOS 80D. Do you guys need that? No, you really don't. I made a video on cameras to start YouTube with, and it was just telling you guys, like, honestly, start with what you have. If what you have is your cell phone, that's fine. Most of them shoot in 1080p. You can directly upload to, you know, YouTube. You can do some editing on there. Like, you don't have to get fancy. You can always get better and get fancy and do the transitions. But, like, honestly, don't feel like you have to do that. If you go back and look at my first 10 videos or anything like that, I mean, they're not good. Most people's aren't good. That's why everyone has those reacting to my videos, you know, videos. They don't have to be great, you guys. Just talk about whatever you're truly excited and passionate about, okay? Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel bad, Santa. You did say sorry. It's totally cool. We're cool. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. Do I do Vlogmas? No, you guys, I can't. There's just no way. One, my life is boring. I said this yesterday, but two, I don't have enough material. I can't do Vlogmas. You guys know. So, oh my gosh, sorry. Yes, we talked about beauty. You can find tripods at thrift stores. Oh, see? Look at that, saving money. And I don't know if you guys know this too, but Amazon, just because you see something that's for sale, you'll always see it from this price as well, from other retailers. You can get used stuff on Amazon, and that's how you can save a lot of money. So sometimes if you think about it, people are upgrading their lenses, cameras, equipment because they want to get another camera, and they put those things for sale on Amazon, you know, on eBay, at thrift stores. Some camera stores have a used section as well because people are upgrading. So don't be afraid to use used equipment, or don't feel obligated to go out and spend $2,000–$3,000 on lighting and camera setup, because you may make 4 videos and decide that you hate it. It's just not for you, and you don't want to have wasted all that money. Like, if you want to, start with your cell phone, start with a tablet. I've done a video, my how to repair your Louboutin shoes, that was done on an iPad. You guys, I shot that on my iPad, and then I did it in iMovie. It was not high tech at all, and that one is nearing 10,000 views. 10,000 views now off of something that was shot on my iPad. So don't worry about it. You're in grade 8. You don't know if you should start now, or what is your advice? Okay, I would say if you just have this burning passion in front of you that you want to talk about stuff and you want to connect with people who are also excited about the same thing, do it. But also, I know this is going to sound harsh, but you have to be like prepared for people at your school and whatnot to like maybe not understand what you're doing, or maybe not get it, or maybe not support it. And you have to be kind of like okay with like, okay, they don't get it, but like this is really cool and this is important to me, and I'm going to find people that really connect to me and like what I'm talking about on the interwebs, and we're going to form our own community. Or, you know, you may have some friends that are like, oh, okay, I don't get it, but support you, and those are good friends to have. And then you may have some friends that are like, hey, can I be on your YouTube channel? And you know what? That's just something else that you guys can be friends over. So, yeah, do it if you want to. Absolutely, do it. Let's see. Hi from Chicago. Do I have a favorite Too Faced palette? What is my favorite palette? Those are two different questions, aren't it? Okay. My favorite Too Faced palette, maybe the chocolate bar palette. Maybe. Which is ironic because I don't like chocolate. Favorite palettes in general. Ooh, lately I've been really liking the Jaclyn Hill palette just because there are so many colors and different things that you can do. So I like that. Did I miss? Oh my gosh. You guys comment on stuff and then it scrolls to the bottom and then I miss it. Dang it. I'm sorry. I know. I'm making you guys dizzy, right? And I'm doing it because I really want to interact with you guys. I really want to answer your guys' questions. So, Dutch Can, yes. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you liked it. Let's see. What program do I use to edit videos? I used to use iMovie probably for the first 70 videos that I made on YouTube, and then only recently, like the last 30 videos maybe, have I started using Final Cut Pro, and it's a harder transition than I thought it would be, but now that I'm getting more used to it, I am faster than I was in iMovie, and I'm going to be doing more iMovie and Final Cut Pro videos. I really kind of wanted to focus on the iMovie ones because I feel like more people use it, but more people just don't know what's going on with iMovie, and they think that editing is something really holding them back from making videos. So I really wanted to make more videos. One of my best videos, most viewed videos, is how to do green screen keynote effects. And actually one of the comments really stuck with me. They said, you're assuming that we know what a timeline is and how to do these things. This is really not a beginner one. This is more advanced. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I need to make more beginner iMovie ones because someone was like, I don't even know how to get my clip onto the timeline. And I'm like, oh, maybe I took that for granted that you didn't know how to drag and drop that, or, you know, take it from a file folder. So I do want to make more of those. That's why I did the how to create overlays, and I want to do a how to create keynotes. So that's animation, like kind of graphics and movement. So I want to do more of those videos, but those videos take me so much longer than any other sit down or live video to do because I have to tape it and voice over it and really try and make it as concise as possible. But then I had some comments that it was too fast. So I hear you guys. I do try and take your feedback into consideration. So that's what I use. And what is your country? I live in Seattle, so the United States. If you're asking my ethnicity, I am Korean. Let's see here. Never a bad video, it's YouTube. There are bad videos on YouTube, Nick. I'm going to disagree with you. But I think that when you're getting started, absolutely go through a whole bunch of bad ones. Make a whole bunch of bad ones, and I don't private them. Some of mine are embarrassing, and I look at them now. And you're always going to be learning and growing, and I'm like, oh gosh, why did I talk for so long about this, or why did I leave that many ums in there? And I think it's kind of cool to see where you came from and where, you know, I think my videos now are a little bit better than they were back then. I try and be conscientious of time. Back then I would ramble. I still ramble, you guys. That's just what I do. Hi from Texas. Improving in writing. You know what? You got to do it. You know, there was a book by Stephen King, you know, how to write, and like the first line is like, you have to write. And I say that to people who want to make videos too. How do I make videos? Make 5, make 10, then have an opinion about, you know, what you think about your own videos, and then improve on them. But until you hit the publish button, it's so funny. I was at the meetup group with James. There was a girl in there who said that she'd been wanting to make a channel for more than 2 years. And Shannon from Shannon Eyes, she runs the Seattle YouTube group. And she told me that, like, you know, 4 or 5 months later, I don't think that woman has still created a first video on her channel. And I was like, it's so hard for me to fathom that. I'm like, shoot selfie style, go out to the parking lot and say this is what my channel's about and this is what you can see on my channel, and then hit the publish button, because until you hit the publish button, you are not a YouTuber. You are a YouTube viewer. And if you want to be a YouTuber, you got to start putting stuff out on the internet, and a lot of people may not like it. And it's terrifying when you put out a video and you work really hard on it and people thumbs down it. And I just have to say, like, I think it's rude when people do that. I never go out of my way to dislike someone's video. I just don't watch it. You know what I mean? There's so many other videos out there. I just don't watch it. I just think all those people too, the trolls and the people who are really mean, it's like, go create something with your life. Go do something. Go try something. Don't tear someone down for like trying to live out their dreams or share what they're passionate about with other people. It's so like you're the one who's broken, you know, making nasty comments and mean comments, and there are real people on the other side of the camera lens who are putting these videos out for you, and we're already vulnerable and shy and scared, and you make comments like that and it can scare some people off of the platform and they don't want to make videos anymore, and that's just sad and heartbreaking. Or the people who are like, I don't think you should wear those colors, and all of a sudden the people who are viewing your channel are really running your channel, when in reality, you know, you just wanted to create something and put it out there and find like-minded people. So if you're just not one of those like-minded people, just go find a different video to watch, you know? Don't be mean to people. I don't like that. Do your husband a voiceover vid. Oh, you know, I think that we had thought about doing that particular one. Yeah, that would be good. What are good editing apps? I use iMovie, like I said. I use Final Cut Pro now. Camtasia is good. A lot of people use Adobe Premiere. That one's really good. Let's see. Yes, you guys, Clueless Mom D, Dutch Can Jam, you guys can create your own YouTube meetup group up in Vancouver. Gosh, I keep saying I want to meet up with you, Drea. I know I want to. I know we're supposed to do a collab too. I haven't forgotten. Okay. Let's see here. Am I ever going on holiday? Gosh, I hope so. You know, it's Christmas. You guys tell me, what are your Christmas plans? I'm going to be staying local around here. I did go home for Thanksgiving, so that was fun. I got to see, you know, my nieces and my brother and sister-in-law. What do I think about net neutrality? Guys, net neutrality is kind of a big thing. For creators especially, you know, it's kind of a scary, dangerous thing. If they're going to start stacking and tiering services on, you know, what can be throttled and what can't, and then as a creator, you have to pay for the highest tier level of service for these add-ons just so you can upload at a good quality for when you're streaming or whatever else, like all of a sudden it could knock some people out of being able to actually have a YouTube channel. So for some, it could be really, really bad. And then for the fact that like you have to pay for these add-ons, it makes it less accessible for some people to be able to stream and watch your products. I mean, there has to be some of that you know, don't get me started. This whole Roberto Blake, I just watched an hour-long rant of his not even that long ago, just a couple nights ago. I agree with so much of what he's saying. If you guys are interested in that video, please go watch it. It's really good. His video is like, there's no reason you can't start, I believe, and then somewhere in the middle of it, he starts going in on net neutrality. Same stuff. Same stuff. You live in South Africa. Hey, how's it going? Isn't that amazing? I'm in Seattle. You're in South Africa. Around the world, and you're able to connect with me and talk to me. I love it. I love it. Okay, I try to post YouTube videos. You don't get many views. It gets really discouraging. You work so hard on a video. Are there more tips on getting more views? Is that not the truth? That is the hardest thing. You put out a video and you're scared, and then you're like, oh gosh, no one watched it. No one watched it at all. And it's so weird because when you hit that publish button, that's when the hard work actually truly begins. People think it's done once you hit the publish button. Millions of people are going to find you. It's just not how it works. You have to like be in Facebook groups, and you have to be promoting your videos and not in a spammy way, and you have to be commenting. I will say this, comment on 100% of your comments. You have to start building that community. You have to try and be on all the platforms. I mean, it's exhausting. I get it. I'm tired too, and I don't know if it ever gets easier. And I was saying to my husband, actually even last night with a friend of mine, we have a channel together, and she has her own channel and I have my own channel. And I was saying, even if I was a full-time YouTuber, there would not be enough hours in the day to accomplish everything that I want to on YouTube. There's just not. And I don't know how, because, you know, there's all these strategies I want to do. I want to be on Pinterest and creating these cool infographics. I want to be creating micro content on Instagram. I was saying, I don't know how some of these people can post on Instagram 3 times a day with makeup looks and videos. I can barely post once a day. I try to post once a day, and I don't always make it. It's coffee. Sorry. It's difficult. I'm not going to lie. It's difficult. I do say you got to get out there, posting Facebook groups, actually being active in your community. That's just, it's one by one. And, you know, if you can get 2 extra people to watch your video, that's great. And if next week it's 10 extra people to watch your video, and then they get 1 person to watch your video, I mean, that's how it starts. It's one by one. I think People just aren't patient enough. If you guys listen to Gary Vaynerchuk a lot, you know, he's always talking about patience, and it's true. I'm not patient enough. I'm always like, when is the next milestone? And my husband's always like, I don't even know why you're looking at some of those numbers sometimes, because it doesn't mean anything. And it's true, it doesn't, but it also, like, it does. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. Just keep going. I would say don't get discouraged if you're 20 videos in and you haven't gotten anywhere. You know, I'm 86 videos in now and only started recently picking up steam. And it's also because I'm in a giveaway with a larger YouTuber. So if you can collab with people, you know, that's a great way to expose one audience to another. And if, you know, a couple of those people from the other channel come over, it's pretty awesome. If you have to, it's awesome. I wish they would take down the thumbs down button, you know? Yeah, I agree with you. Did I get some things on Black Friday? I did. Online shopping. I don't like to go out into the big crowds. Big crowds kind of make me nervous. I just don't like, So, yes, I did buy some stuff from Ulta and Sephora, of course, but, you know, that's not really because of Black Friday. I just shop there a lot anyway, but I was thinking about creating a haul, but then, I don't know, sometimes I like haul videos, and sometimes I feel like, is it very substantive? So I don't know if they're always worth making, because I never want to come off as like just being braggadocious, but I sometimes get excited about things I purchased, and personally I like watching hauls and watching other people do them, so sometimes I like making them, but I don't know, you guys tell me. Okay. Let's see. Net neutrality, I know it's tough because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You have to promote videos. You have to connect with other small YouTubers. It is a full-time job. Drea, you're so right. You're so right. Let's see here. It's hard engaging across all the platforms when you work full-time. Yes, I agree. It's 11:25 here in South Africa. You should go to sleep. Oh, well, thank you for staying up. I appreciate you for being here. Pink love. I do try and give back to you guys, because you guys are the only reason why I keep making videos. If you guys aren't watching them, and if I was getting 0 views on all the videos too, I would get discouraged, but it's nice because you guys make nice comments and you say things, and that's cool. So I like doing those ones. Friday, you did Bath & Body Works. You know what? I love the semi-annual sale from Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret, because and the Limited, because they're all owned by the same company. So if you look back at my channel, I have this like holiday video, but it was like HAUL, like holiday. And I usually stock up like 6 months worth at a time when all those bath shower gels are $5 a piece, and I will get enough to last for the next 6 months until the next sale. So that's kind of my jam. I always do that sale, but it's usually a little closer to Christmas, usually, or just after Christmas, you know. So that's when I will buy a lot of that stuff. Gracie, you're going to start your own YouTube channel soon. That's awesome. So I do get a question a lot, you know, what kind of equipment do you recommend? And I would say, you know, start with what you have. If you have natural daylight and you can film during the day, do that in front of a big open window, because that lighting is free. And yes, it fluctuates a little, but like I said, don't go out and spend $400 on a ring light if you find that you don't even like making videos. You know, you can start with your cell phone and edit in iMovie or Windows Movie Maker, or free video editing apps, and you know, you can totally get by for the first however many. You know, Jaclyn Hill had literally millions of subscribers, and I remember watching her videos and knowing, she would say, like in her Snapchat and stuff, knowing that she was still using iMovie, and knowing she hadn't upgraded yet to Final Cut Pro, and then watching her kind of like trying to make the transition. So I was like, you guys, you can make quality videos and you can have millions of subscribers while you're still using iMovie. Kelly Jane Strack, I watch her a lot, and I think she's up to 500,000 subscribers now, and she uses iMovie. You know, iMovies is fine. Candle fanatic. Oh yeah. You know, it's so funny. I do have this like cubby of candles, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm always like, oh, I know you can't burn all those. Stop buying candles. And I buy them anyway. Is anyone else like that? Yes, I buy too many candles. I'm sorry. I just do. Okay, but you guys, questions about YouTube. So yes, we've handled maybe why to start a channel, why not to start a channel. So don't just do it thinking you're going to make a ton of money and that you're just going to get showered in products. And my hair's doing funky things here. Like, for instance, the channel that I have with my friend, we just received, I think after a year, we just received our very first AdSense payout, because you have to get $100 before they'll ever like send you a direct deposit. So it's been over a year and we finally made $100. I haven't even made $100 on this channel yet. So I don't know if that puts it in perspective for you. If you think YouTubers are rolling in the dough, we're not. So when we do things like giveaways, like we have to pay for shipping and we have to pay for the product, and we are starting in the hole almost all the time, but we are doing it because we want to give back to you guys. So I think keep that with a grain of salt. When the last time I did a giveaway and I got a whole flood of messages about how people were really angry about how it wasn't international, I'm like, do you guys know that like if I sent this package international, it probably cost me $40, $50, and I was giving away like 3 little beauty boxes at the time, and I was like, you guys, it cost me $200 to do a giveaway. And I still paid for US shipping for all these places, but I had a lot of people like upset that I wasn't doing international in that giveaway. And I was like, you guys, I've never even made any money off of YouTube. And so, there are some channels that start we all start in the hole, but like some people are doing things like they always want to make sure that all of their videos are closed captioned, correctly. And you have to pay a transcribing service or pay someone to do that for you. Usually it's by the minute. And so a lot of the time, if you have a really long video, or even if you don't, it could cost you $20 to transcribe your video, and then you're already in the hole. And then if you guys think that we make a lot from you guys watching the commercials, and most of you skip them after 5 seconds, and I don't think we get paid for that. Literally, like it would take 1,000 views to 1,000 views, which a lot of my videos don't even have 1,000 views. It would take 1,000 views to maybe get $1 if you're lucky sometimes. So yeah, someone actually asked me on Facebook the other day. He's like, how long would it take me $100 in AdSense revenue? And I'm like, I don't know. It completely varies. There's no guarantee that they're going to put ads on your video. It's whatever the advertisers want to do. And honestly, if you just want a rough guesstimate, you'll need 100,000 views before you ever make $100. And he was like in disbelief. He's like, are you kidding me? And I was like, no, like that's the reality. So everyone who thinks that YouTubers are just making like millions and millions of dollars and stuff, we're not. And if you're with a network, which I want to spend some time talking about, networks will take a percentage of your AdSense revenue as well. And if you're making good money off ad revenue, which a lot of people are not, sometimes I think you'd probably be better served in hiring an assistant, like a virtual assistant per hour, to go in and do a lot of the optimization stuff that you could teach them how to do, than a network who isn't maybe going to pay attention to you and is still going to take your ad revenue and may or may not do the things to help your channel grow, because in reality, they have a stable of channels. And so if you're not like big and special in some way, if you're not bringing in a lot of ad revenue, like why would they need to spend a lot of time and attention on you? Not to say that all networks are bad. I just think that if you're small and you're not getting a lot of ad revenue, I don't think it's worth it until you have, 50,000 subscribers or more. And there are people that I know, like Jen Loves Reviews. I think she just broke 100,000. Congratulations to you. And she doesn't, like, she has in her own bio, like, I am not interested in joining a network at this time, because I'm sure that she just gets inundated with requests for it, because some of the people can be kind of aggressive, saying like, you need to sign with us. And for the people who are signing, just make sure that you read your contracts really carefully, because some of them will have auto renewals. Some of them will say that you can't negotiate your split of what they take in AdSense. And I know for a fact that some people do negotiate with those networks, and sometimes win or get a better percentage. But again, you have to have like a higher number of subscribers to have some more weight behind your requests and be like, no, I'm not going to do that. You guys, I want to talk to you about sponsored content versus like other content. Okay. So there are videos where brands can pay you. Some companies will pay to be mentioned in a favorites video. Some people will pay to have an entire video sponsored by them. And so you will see it in the description box, or you should, because it's FTC legal requirements that you need to reveal that you are being paid. And so you'll usually see someone say like, this video is brought to you by Clinique, or thank you Derma E for sponsoring this video, or something like that. So they're supposed to tell you that it's sponsored in the description box, and you know, maybe they have a hashtag ad in their title, or you know, maybe you know, they put that in their video. But be careful. So most of the time, I'm going to put this out there, most of the time, YouTubers are not going to take a sponsored deal unless they really like the product. Okay? Most of us are not so money hungry that we would be like, yeah, we'll make this video even though your product is totally awful, because if you lose the trust of your own audience and they can't believe any of the recommendations that you give, then that's more damaging, you know, to your reputation and to you as a brand than, you know, the $400 or $500 that the brand giving you ever would be. But there are different things. So there's also like affiliate links. Sometimes you'll see them in the description box, and I know a lot of people get raked over the coals for them, but here's one thing is, if let's say Tati is going to tell you about some brand new product that she really, really loves, and she's going to take the time to put it in the description box and tell you where you can find it and then do a whole video over it, and that is what convinced you to go get it. And here's the thing is, it's up to you. You guys can decide to buy it, not buy it. You can Google it, whatever. But if they introduce you to that product and you make a sale, sometimes they will get like 1 or 2 cents or something, you know, like maybe 2% of a commission on introducing you to that brand. So affiliates are usually how people make money that isn't AdSense. So a lot of people won't even turn on AdSense because they just want people to get into their content, and the money from AdSense is so small, and they make more off of affiliate sales. But there's a difference between an affiliate link and something that maybe is just a bit.ly link. So I want you guys to also realize this. Sometimes the YouTube description box has a character limit on, you know, how many characters can be in the description box. And so if you use a site like bit.ly, which is going to shorten, it's a URL shortener, so you don't have, you know, 200 characters taking you to one site. You have like a cute little link like this. Sometimes a bit.ly link is just a shortened URL, and it doesn't mean it's an affiliate link. So don't always be up in arms and angry about people about having a bit.ly link, because a bit.ly does not necessarily represent always an affiliate link. But if you want to know if it's an affiliate link, a lot of people will denote like with an asterisk, or if you look at what happens in the description bar when you click on it, you may see like a lot of it will go like our style and then to your link, or it will, you know, if it starts with an AMZN, or if it starts with a magic or anything like that. And actually that's not even true, because sometimes MagicLinks isn't available for some of the retailers, but they use it as a URL shortener just to see how many. Also, you can use it if you want to see how many people clicked on your link. But so I'm just saying, anything that you see in a description box, it doesn't necessarily always mean it's an affiliate link, and you can always feel free to open another window, Google the product, and go find where to buy it. But here's the thing is, if you can support a channel, I usually tend to do it because it doesn't cost you anything to click on their link and actually buy a product you maybe already wanted to buy anyway. But if it helps them stay on YouTube or support their makeup habit so that they can keep buying and reviewing new things, because for a lot of people, we're not getting sent PR packages, so everything that we review on our channel, if it's not being sent to us, we have to buy it. So if you can get an extra $10 a month or $15 a month in affiliate sales, like, doesn't that, it helps everybody and it doesn't hurt you in any way. So I know there's this whole taboo about being an affiliate or a sponsor, and I'm going to also say, for the people who are doing sponsor content, good for you. Good for you for knowing that your influence and that your video and your platform is worth something to a brand. And behind the scenes, they're negotiating with brands and saying like, this is what my rate is to put a video on my channel. Because if you're Jaclyn Hill with millions of subscribers, I bet you some girls and guys are going to buy that product, you know. And if you're a channel like mine, maybe not so much, but you would not be surprised the amount of requests that we receive, big or small, to start doing channel reviews of products, maybe ones that we haven't heard of or anything like that, for free, for exposure. And I have to say, exposure doesn't pay bills. And some of the Facebook groups that I'm in, It's amazing what you'll see. These brands are threatening people, saying like, I sent you a pair of eyelashes because you sent me your address. You owe me 5 Instagram posts about how great my eyelashes are. Or it is brutal. And I think one thing that's so scary is these companies will take advantage of newer creators because you think like, oh, I'm being paid in product. And you know what? I did that on my Foundation Fridays. If they're going to send me a $60 foundation and I don't have to buy it, I don't mind, doing a video on it. I was going to do it anyway. But in those videos, I will say I was sent this product, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily just going to say that I love that product. I will say, though, that I was gifted this product complimentary for review purposes. But I want you to be careful when you go out there and you start being approached by brands. You'll have brands that will tell you, like, I'll give you a 20% discount for your fans and your loyal viewers, but first you have to buy this product and do a video on it, and we'll give you a 50% discount if you want to try this product. And you'll be like, that should be a red flag right there. You should not be paying for this product at a discount and giving these companies sales so that you can decide whether or not you want to do a review on it, and then them giving you a discount code for your subscribers, which you don't even get a cut off. So I'm saying be careful, because there are a lot of these companies out there that are going to take advantage of newer creators. And unless you kind of stand up for yourself and say, you know what, like it depends. If you're in the beginning and you want to do it for a product, that's awesome. If you decide that you want to start charging people for posts, you would not be surprised how many of those companies will be like, oh, we don't have a budget for PR. And these are big name brand companies too. And you're like, oh, but I bet you do. I really bet you do. And you can look on things like Social Blue Book, and you can see a guesstimate on what they think, if you have so many Instagram or YouTube subscribers, what they think a shout out or a mention or a dedicated video might be worth to a brand. It's kind of like Blue Book for cars, but Blue Book for you and your social value online. So I would encourage you to kind of stick up for yourself, and if something seems weird and off, like, and don't do product reviews on stuff that you just absolutely, like, if you had LASIK like I did, it would not make sense for me to start doing, I'm going to call them out a little bit, but like Firmoo has approached me a couple times to be like, do you want to do like glasses for us? We'll give you a pair of glasses. And I checked out their site because I looked, and the glasses are like $20. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're doing glasses for cheaper. But it wouldn't be honest for me to do a glasses review when my eyesight is fine. Like, what am I going to, like, how am I going to recommend that to you? Although, are there people out there that need affordable glasses? Yeah, absolutely. But do you know what I mean? Like, pick and choose, because if you say yes to everything and you just become a commercial dumping place, I don't know if some people are going to take your channel or your opinion that seriously. I know I'm on this rant and on my soapbox about it. I'm just saying, be kind of selective. If companies are coming to you, although the worst ones are like, hello, beautiful, hi, name, like literally, hi, name, we've checked out your YouTube channel and you have blank subscribers, and would you like to buy this product? I'm just saying, be careful with that, and don't get all like stars in your eyes because I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody noticed me. Like, you're gonna get more and more of that as you go along. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay, I'm so sorry. I've ignored everyone's comments forever. I'm gonna go back. I should not be allowed to rant about some of these things. I get mad when I think that people are taking advantage, and I feel like, especially when you're new, you get taken advantage of a lot, especially the whole, can we repost you for free? Can we, it's basically, can we use your stuff? You paid for the lighting and the setup, and you spent the hours on, trying to get the right product shot and, fixing and doing filters, but we just want to steal it from you because we can. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me go back. Okay. You bought a lot of candles? Yes. What are some of the pros of having an Apple Watch? You guys, I don't take advantage of my Apple Watches as much as I should. I use it for the pedometer, which I could have done off of my old Microsoft Band. I use it to check the time. I like it because it will show me, like, it syncs photos with my favorite albums. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I get notifications, text messages, stuff like that. Yeah. How do you find something to do that you love? You know what? I can't answer that for you. You have to just love it. Talk about what you love. If there's something that like just gets you excited, talk about that. Do people use green screen? A lot of people use green screen. Yeah, a lot of people use green screen. Some of them will like tape it to their wall, and a lot of them have like the foldable, flexible ones. And green screen's really great and effective, so you can put in any kind of like background that you really want to. Yeah, it's great if you don't have like dedicated space sometimes too. You can just superimpose whatever you want to back there. Yeah. Bye, Elena. I don't know how long ago that was. Okay, makeup enthusiast. Oh, thank you for being here. I'm glad you were here too. Thank you. See, that's exactly why I do lives. And I know I've been rambling on for a bit and everything, but that's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to be here and talk with you guys. Do you get paid? Nope. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get paid. I don't get paid. How long does it take to edit? It depends on the type of video. If it's a unboxing, it might only take, it might take me up to 2 hours, but if it's a green screen type video, or if it's, you know, a editing video about all of that stuff, it could take me a week or longer. That's why I don't get them out as often as I want to. Do I enjoy Nikki tutorials? I do. I walk a fine line with Nikki tutorials because it seems like sometimes, this is just a personal thing for me, sometimes I feel like she doesn't put products in her videos unless she can put an affiliate link or product that she can sell and make money off of in some way. And I'm not knocking her for that, because you do you and get that money, and I'm so proud of her, especially after the whole stuff with Ofra. And I like it when people can make money off of what they're passionate about. But I think that sometimes, I don't know if you get to a point where you stop looking at brands that maybe you wouldn't have before because they're not paying you as much to be mentioned in your monthly favorites or something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that that is all true and that's necessarily what's happening, but I'm saying just every once in a while, I know that when I watch any of her stuff, I'm always going to be amazed at her makeup skills, but I'm also going to be like soft sold on whatever she has going on in that video, if that makes sense. So I have to be in the right mood to watch it, but I love it. Closed captions. Can it help with ranking videos? I do think that it can help with ranking videos. Also, if you have closed captions that are in other languages, it can really help you to be in other marketplaces. And if you have people that are in other areas that want to translate them for you, I mean, even better. So you'll see a lot of the time, like PewDiePie and all that stuff, they'll have an entire section of like translated into this language by this person. And they're doing it for like shout outs and recognition, and they're getting paid sometimes. But closed caption is one of those things, when you have it and you upload it and everything, you'll get like a little icon on your video, just like if you're shooting in 4K and you upload in 4K, or if you're doing that 360 virtual reality stuff, anything that can kind of differentiate your video from others, I think it's awesome. And honestly, a lot of people listen to like YouTube but with the volume off and the closed captions on, because they might be in public places or places where the volume can't be really high. So if your captions are on and accurate, I think it can help, because people will want to watch your video that has closed captions that are correct versus another that doesn't. And here's another thing is, a lot of people rely on YouTube, and I do too, because I haven't worked a lot with closed captioning, is a lot of people will rely on YouTube to do it. And some people are getting dinged and demonetized because YouTube doesn't always get all of the words correctly. And so sometimes you might say something and it will have heard something else, and that word could be controversial or, you know, kind of funny in their eyes, and your own video can be demonetized because of like weird closed captioning that has happened with YouTube. So I'm just putting that out there. It also helps to, you know, have clarity and reach more people, but also can help decrease the likelihood of demonetization from an incorrect caption. And if you guys think that they always get it right, go watch some of your videos with the YouTube auto created captions and see how many times it's right versus wrong. And you can go in there and you can modify your own closed captions. I know it takes time to do that, and a lot of us don't spend the time to do it. Some people do though, and that is one of those differentiators. Okay, let me see here. Hey Cheyenne, how's it going? Hey Mr. Black. Mrs. Black, I'm sorry, your picture's so small right now and the thing I can't see it. Lisa, see you later. Do I enjoy Kimberly? I do. Vinay, hi. How's it going? You got what you wanted. You got a hello and a shout out. You guys, that is a lot of stuff on YouTube. And is there anything that you guys have a question on that I haven't yet really covered? And I want to talk a little bit about demonetization. And the fact is that, has it hit a lot of videos? Yeah. Like, probably 4 out of my last 5 videos have been demonetized, and I've had to request manual review for them, and they all get remonetized. But unfortunately, if most of your views come within the first 24 to 48 hours and they already have turned it off, and then it takes them 4 days to turn it back on, you lose most of that revenue. But to put it in perspective, at most, maybe I lost $1. But it's a big deal if you're, let's say, Philip DeFranco, who has 6 million, subscribers and can get 1 million views in a day, So if you're some of those channels, especially reporting on news and things that they deem as unadvertiser friendly, it can be a huge, huge loss of revenue for you. And I feel really bad for them. And that's why I would say, like, you can join, like, the DeFranco Nation, which is basically like his Patreon and stuff like that. Support creators in different ways, like Patreon, Super Chat, whatever. If you can afford to do it, I think you should, because I think people are highly, highly misguided when they think we make as much money. Like, none of us make as much money as you think we do. Sorry. Even if you take someone like Nikki Tutorials, she's making more money off of her sponsorships with makeup companies and collabs than she ever is off AdSense, because best believe she's with a network, has a manager she's paying, has an entire crew of people. I wouldn't be surprised if she travels with an entire entourage of people and is paying every single one of them, So I'm just putting that out there. I don't think you guys understand sometimes we don't make as much money as you think we do. So that's why people will do things like Andrew did, like he's selling merch. So like I said, I supported him. I bought his shirt, and Kimberlea, I bought her phone case. And like I said earlier, I bought some jewelry pieces from Amber Scholl, Adrian Finch. I bought the Chrissy Teigen, set from Becca when it came out. I bought the Jaclyn Hill palette when it came out. Like, I really do try to support other creators, because it's not YouTube. And let me just put this out there. YouTube should not be your be-all, end-all goal. And if you think you're just going to make all the money from YouTube and it's not other things, I think you need to take a look at that again, because most people don't always make a living off of this. That's why you see so many people doing merchandise, and that's why you see people doing things like doing speaking events, or doing private consultations, or doing and selling sessions for help. And maybe they have something like Roberto Blake. He's really good at making stuff around Adobe and Premiere, and he has his own YouTube starter kit where he's downloaded a whole bunch of templates for you to use if you're not good at making your own thumbnails, and I'm actually going to purchase it. But if you guys are interested in that too, in any of my other videos, I'm not sure if it's in this one, in the description box, there's actually a link. He's doing a sale through like Christmas, where instead of paying $100, you can get all these YouTube templates that he will continually keep adding to the library for $50, and there's a discount code. I think it says $450. And Roberto Blake is awesome. He got his start as being, doing all of Photoshop and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool, because I can't Photoshop for the life of me. And so if I can get a whole bunch of templates that he's already done with his creative eye, I'm kind of all about it. So I told him I am going to be purchasing it because I think it's worth it. And I know that he will continue to put templates in there. So I know that the value will continue to be there. So that's kind of cool. Oh, James, you're still here. I'm glad that that answer kind of helped you. How do you even get paid on YouTube? Okay, so to get paid on YouTube, first, your channel has to surpass 10,000 lifetime views. So all of the people who are creating a new YouTube channel, you will not be able to monetize and put ads on your videos until your channel hits 10,000 lifetime views across however many videos you want to do it. One viral video, and let me get started on a viral video. It is really, really hard to make a living basically off of a viral video, because if a whole bunch of people end up subscribing to you and you have no other content on your channel, like you have no plan for what's going to happen after you have a viral video. So I would much rather have 100, 200, 300 videos and then have them all do pretty well versus having this one hit, you know, million view channel and then never being able to do anything with it, you know? See you later, Nick. So if you want to get paid on YouTube, first you have to surpass 10,000 views. Then you have to sign up for AdSense and you have to wait for your account to be approved. Then you can turn on monetization on your videos, but it is not guaranteed that ads will show up on all your videos. And here's the thing is like, there are different types of videos. There are the ones that roll in the middle of your video. If you're longer than 10 minutes, there's the ones that show up, you know, at the very beginning. So if someone starts and looks at your commercial and they hit like fast forward or like, you know, the skip after 5 seconds, I don't think you get anything. You like, people would actually have to watch the entire video. Or if someone was advertising something like makeup or whatever and then you clicked on it, I think you might get a little bit more. Or if they bought something, you might get a little bit more. But that is how people through AdSense make money on YouTube. We have no control over which types of commercials are on our videos. And so it could be depending on if that channel, if that YouTube seller has sold enough commercials that month. They may have sold them to, you know, so many different companies, but then they're like, well, we want our video in front of Nikki Tutorials video where millions of people are going to watch it, not this girl's video where, you know, 5 people are watching it. So advertisers get to pick which types of commercials and what type of videos they want to have their ads on. So it's so volatile because you have no control over it. And then here's the thing is like, you can do all these videos and they all get hit for demonetization because you're not deemed as advertiser friendly. And the thing is, they don't communicate to you what it is that you've done that makes your video non-advertiser friendly. I've heard things like if your title's all in caps or, you know, if you swear, that one makes sense. If your thumbnail has you in a bikini, all of a sudden it's deemed as not advertiser friendly. You know, it just really depends. And what's really stinky is you can't get a manual review once they turn it off unless your video has reached 1,000 views over 7 days. The only reason that I've been able to request manual review on the last 4 out of 5 videos that have been demonetized is because it had only been released within like the last 24 hours. So I was able to like request it because they weren't able to see that it had reached that in 7 days because it hadn't even been on for 7 days. You know what I mean? So I think for most people who, it's so funny when you poll people now, they say like the #1 job like teenagers want to have is to be a YouTuber. YouTuber is not a career. Like that's why you see all these people doing collabs with like makeup brands, creating their own makeup brands, creating their own merchandise, going and being speakers, because YouTube should be the catalyst for like what you want to do and not like be the final stop on the train and destination, if that makes sense. So if you just want to, unless you're just doing it for fun, you know, but most people are doing it for money and they realize really quickly that it's not just going to come from AdSense. So you have to start doing things through affiliate sales and sponsored content. And I don't begrudge people from doing sponsored content. I'm proud of them for doing that. How do you even get paid? Yes. In order to get a paycheck, basically, if you hit a certain dollar amount, they will send you a check. And otherwise, you have to put in all of your bank information along with your, you know, social security number and everything, because they will tax you, or, you know, at the end of the year, you have to report your income. And so if you're making a lot of money on YouTube, which most aren't, a lot of people will then get an accountant because, you know, I've bought thousands of dollars of equipment, and is some of that tax deductible? Or if I'm using this room as my office, is some of that tax deductible? It gets really complicated when you're not just doing it for fun. So I would say don't start a YouTube channel thinking it's just going to be all this money. Like, start for fun. That's what I'm saying. Start with things you're passionate about. And maybe if you want to be a tech review channel, like it sucks because you think you have to go out and buy all the newest, latest equipment, you're going to go broke real fast since you're not making any money on these videos. And a lot of these, you know, big channels are getting this stuff sent to them for free. So start with what you have in your house, you know, like if you're using your daily cell phone, like, maybe you do reviews on that, or, you know, maybe you pick up pieces that are already in your house, like the television that you watch and the cable modem that you use and the router that you have going on and the camera that you're using to make YouTube videos. Because if you just go out and try and buy things to think like, oh, if I buy this new $1,000 television and do a review on it, like I'm going to make my money back off of it. I mean, like I said, you're going to need 100,000 views to get, you know, maybe $100 worth back. And how much was that TV? If it's 1,000, you're going to need more than 1 million views. Does this start to make sense? Like, so if you're thinking it's just about money, like that's just not how it works. So I just want to put that out there. And I'm not trying to be a downer, because there are tons of people out there that have millions of subscribers and are selling things and are making money, but it's just not the case for a lot of people. And I would say for the majority of people. So I don't want you to feel poorly or badly if you're like, oh, I'm making all these YouTube videos, but, you know, I've made $100 over 3 months or over a year. I'm like, great, you made $100. That's awesome. And did you enjoy the process? Did you like making the videos? Did you like editing? Like, that's important, because the money thing, it's, like I said, we just don't make that much. It's 10:57 in Germany. How do you get subs fast? Okay, I'm put this out there. Don't do sub for sub, guys. Don't do it. And more than that, this is just a PSA out there. Please stop spamming other people's videos with sub for sub. And it is, yes, in my list of blocked words, but it comes off so disingenuous and so spammy and so disrespectful to whatever creator video that you're on. They're working really hard, just like you, to build an audience. And it's always disheartening to have someone come on and leave like a vague comment like, great video, want to subscribe or support each other. Like, you didn't watch my video. You didn't. I know you didn't. And, you know, when they just say sub for sub anyone, I'm like, oh, you're not even directing your comment to me, the person who made the video, just the people who come to watch my video. It's so rude. It's so disrespectful. And honestly, you'll get yourself blocked from more channels and in more spam sub boxes than you will get subs. And let's just say you get a sub. What are the chances that that person is actually really going to be interested in your content and going to come back week after week, you know, or whatever it is when you post videos? You know that there's also, if you have 100 subs and they're all sub for sub and you put out a new video and only one person watches and it's you watching it, like, that also isn't good for the algorithm either, because you have this huge sub list that you can't retain any of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if most people, and, you know, have maybe 10%, maybe if you're lucky, of your views come from your subs. So inflating your sub number artificially is going to make it even worse. And until you hit 100 subs and then can change your URL, and then you hit and you can unlock mobile live streaming, and then you hit 1,000 subs when you can unlock super chat or unlock like a couple of other features. There are no other features that happen from sub number. There aren't. So some people I know like hide their sub number, which I think is kind of like a not great thing to do, because it seems like secretive, and it seems like, why are you so sketch about your sub number? Did it go up like rapidly? Are you doing sub for sub? It's more highly suspect sometimes. I know some small YouTubers want to be like, well, I don't want people to see like how few subscribers I have. You know what? We all started from zero. You know, we all started from zero. So I wouldn't be so sad about that. But please, for the love of all that is holy, stop spamming other people's comments. Now, I will say some big YouTubers can't answer all their questions, and if you can go in, leave a genuine comment, and then someone responds to you, respond back to them, have a conversation, or if someone is asking some sort of question and you know the answer, answer it. Start building your community, getting your like videos out there, getting your like face out there, and people are going to be like, oh yeah, she just answered my question. Oh, I wonder if she has a channel. You click on the channel, you have videos. Oh, whoa, like I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to look at that. Is how it happens. One person at a time, not like sub for sub, like spam for spam. Like, please, please stop doing it, please. And I know that as soon as I said that, I'm going to have a whole bunch of people say that in the comment section. It always happens. It's just because like the live stream will be going on and people aren't listening to the content, and they just come in and be like, any small YouTubers want to support each other? It's always funny. It always happens. So that's fine. That's fine. Message retracted. Okay. How to choose a channel name. Do I get paid? It's not a hate comment. No problem. Nope, I don't get paid. How to choose a channel name. I've said this before, like maybe something that actually has to do with your channel, and maybe something that doesn't have a ton of numbers in it, because if your channel is how to do woodworking, I don't know, I'm just making that up, then it probably doesn't make sense to have a channel name that says Pokemon Lover 2407. Like, what? Maybe something with your name, or like a clever catchphrase, you know, it's like woodworking with Dan or something like that. And then you also want to go to a lot of the social media sites and maybe type in what you think your username or channel name is going to be and see if it's taken, because you don't want to be woodworking with Dan if there are 17 of those channels, and you know, you don't want to compete with that. So I would just say put some thought into it. Yes, you can kind of always change your name, but maybe like not like Bubble Teenies are awesome. You know what I mean? Like it should make some sense. I don't know. When will you guys announce the giveaway winner and where? Okay, I see it. It doesn't need to be in all caps. I see it. It is going to be through December 11th for the giveaway, and Kimberlea will announce it on her Snapchat and Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. I mean, like it's always public and everywhere, so you guys will see there's always a real winner. I hope that is the only question. You guys are pretty good in this particular live stream. The last live stream I did, that was like the only comment was, when's the giveaway winner, or pick me. And I'm like, guys, come on. Like, we really want to move on with the rest of the live stream, okay? But yes, December 11th is the end of the contest at midnight that night. So she'll probably pick it, you know, the next day after that. And for all of you people, I know you're not reading the description boxes. This is just a personal rant. We spend a lot of time filling those out, putting in all the information. And I feel like sometimes you guys just don't read them. So click on them. All the rules are listed there because you ask for the rules all the time. And then we have so many of you asking us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. I've gotten and on my email, my business email, I've had so many people being like, can I please win? Or telling me your sob stories. And it's like, guys, I fully appreciate your sob story. I understand. I feel bad. I wish there were prizes for everyone. But you guys have to stop doing this, because one, it's actually, if these are business emails that we're missing because we're trying to like read them, it also, I know that she had said it in the rules, but she will disqualify you for reaching out on all these social medias when you shouldn't, because it says, if you read the rules specifically, don't put it in our business email. You know what I mean? She will always announce it, and like, please respect the rules, but it's a random generator. So random means like, even if I loved your story and you know, someone, you know, one was like, oh, I want this for my sister because she's never had a nice phone. You know, I'm like, I love that. I love that you love your sister and you want to give her a present. And one was like, can you please for my boyfriend? He's never had a phone. Or like, I recently ran mine over. And I'm like, I get it. I feel you. I don't pick. I'm not the one who's picking, you guys. Neither is she. And so telling us your guys' stories, like, yes, that's great. We want to know about you. But like, please don't guilt us into this, because we literally have no control over it. It's Gleam. If you've ever set up a giveaway through Gleam, it's literally, you push one button that says pick a winner from all of the qualified entries, and then we click it and we look and we say we have a winner. Like, it's literally like that. We have no control over it, so please be careful with that. Hello. Oh, so if you didn't know, there is a contest. It says we are giving away an iPhone X, iPhone 10. We're giving away 25 cases. We're giving away 2 custom pop sockets and a pair of Bluetooth headphones. So if you want info on that and when the contest ends, please read the description box. And I have a video about my iPhone X case collection, iPhone 10 case collection. I feel like I have to say both each time because people are like up in arms when you say X versus 10, this whole crowd. And then Kimberlea, I'm doing it in collaboration with her, and she has a video, and it has all the rules and everything you need, including the link to the Gleam website, which is where you go to officially enter. And there are some things that you have to do, like be subscribed to both of our channels, and there are some extra ways that you can enter. They're They're all listed though on the website, and we will pick, actually not we, she will pick a random winner after December 11th. So there's the contest. Oh, hello from Pakistan. Your channel's new. You can't be found in YouTube search. You're probably just too new. You probably don't have enough videos out yet. It will happen. It took me, gosh, I kept checking all the time. It took me a few weeks, like maybe over a month to ever find my channel. You just have to keep putting out more content so they keep seeing your name over and over again. You hate when people join and pretend they're loyal subscribers. I agree. And the people, you guys, I love interacting with you guys, but sometimes I've never seen you before and you leave me a comment that says, I love you so much. And I'm like, how? How can you love me so far? Like, love at first sight? I don't know. But like, you don't know me yet. Hang out for a couple videos. See if you like me. It's so weird because I just don't. It comes across as so fake to me. I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know, you guys. I don't want to discourage you from saying to anyone in your life that you love them, because I think if you love someone, this is just a personal aside, tell them the world needs more love. But be careful with just like the first comment you've ever given to me is, I love you so much. And I'm like, cool. Do you want to start with what's your name? Let's watch a couple videos together before we Netflix and chill. Let's see. You read the description box and saw nothing with the contest. Did you go to the video that I mentioned? It is the iPhone 10 case collection video, and it says giveaway in the title. And then it also links Kimberlea's channel and video. And I'm glad that you read the description, but read the description for that video, and that will tell you the website to go to enter the giveaway. So I hope that answers that. And last but not least, you guys, a couple of tools. I talked a little bit about PicMonkey, that's what I use, and Photoshop for thumbnails. I talked about if you are not good with those, maybe getting the Roberto Blake set of the thumbnails and stuff with the discount code that should be in the description box of most of my videos, maybe not this one, $4.50, and that is going through the end of like December or like Christmas at least. I also would say if you want to go look at some web extensions like vidIQ or TubeBuddy that can help you with your keywords and tagging and coming up with better titles for your videos, because those types of things matter a lot. I am an avid user of TubeBuddy. I've been using it for more than a year. I use it to do so much keyword research. I use it to, it's also helped to create some of my thumbnails every once in a while when I'm on the go. They have things, they have a lot of cool tools in there, you guys. So I would highly recommend download it for free. And there should be a link for that too in my description box. Download, it's free to try out and use. They have a free tier of service, and if you want to, you can pay for different levels of service based on what you want. Any of the paid levels of service, you also get 10 free song downloads a month through this audio library, which is pretty good, which is a really cool value, which would normally cost you a bit. So that's a free perk that they give you, as well as discounts on translation services if you're trying to do the closed captions. They have other services too, and I have a discount code for them. If you guys want to, you can use the code Shelly's Buddy. Any tier of service, you get a 20% discount, which is awesome because I love buying things when they're on sale. And that's not just for like 1 month, that's like forever, for as long as you want to stay with them, and you can quit anytime or just go down to the free versions. You get 20% off forever, which is cool. Some people have more than one channel that watch you. I have my original name channel, and I just added you to this new channel. Okay, awesome. Be careful. Some people have more than one channel. I don't know what that means. Can you tell me more about what that means? Yes, people do have more than one channel. I have more than one channel. I'm not sure what I'm being careful about. Are you saying maybe that you're coming and commenting from a new channel, but you've been watching me from a different channel? Is that what you mean? Because if that's true, then yeah, it could be your first comment from that channel, and I don't know that you have a different channel. So sure, I would believe that. How many iPhones are you giving away? Wow, are you just here for information about the iPhone? I kind of feel like I don't even want to answer your question, but one. We're giving away one, okay? Which is really darn generous. Okay, I know I shouldn't do this. I don't like ranting, but sometimes I get really angry. We had someone comment to us, what size iPhone are you giving away? I'm like, oh, does it make a difference? Like, if it was the small one or the big one, would you not want it? I know that sounds really snarky, but I was just like, that's your biggest concern right now? Not, I like your videos, or here's a comment on what you could do to improve, or here's a video that I'd really like to see. It was literally just like, well, have you picked someone yet? And can I win? Or like, what phone size is it? Or will you ship? And it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I know that there are the giveaway people out there that just literally search giveaway and just want to win things. But it's like, we really wanted to do it to give back to people who are actually interested in our videos and in us and have maybe been with us for a while. So I don't know if you guys know, but Kimberly has been with iPhone since the first generation. So the fact that not only did she get a new iPhone, but she wanted to share that experience with someone else of her own like tribe, I thought that was amazing. I thought that was just unbelievably kind. And the amount of people that are like, you know, they're only coming for the giveaway and they're going to ditch as soon as like a winner is announced. It makes me sad that it just makes me sad that you like, can't you be here because you really want to learn things from us, or you just want to talk and connect with us? And not only that, I don't know, like I have told you guys, I'm going to be doing a giveaway after this giveaway ends. And sometimes I'm afraid to even announce it because I'm going to have more of those people come and flock that absolutely care nothing about my channel. And I just wish so badly that I almost could pick specifically one person to give this prize to. And I'm hearing you guys. I heard you guys were disappointed that it wasn't international. So I decided, I even asked on Snapchat, I asked on Twitter, I asked on Instagram, I asked you guys to vote. And I said, do you guys want me to do 2 boxes, one international and one US domestic for like a subscriber giveaway? Or do you want me to do like a little 12 days of Christmas and have it just be US or something? Because it's going to cost me a lot no matter what. And you guys were exactly split down the middle. And I was like, you guys, you're no help. But I want to do a giveaway because I have so many like nice people that are on my channel that I wish I could give you guys something. And I really do. And I want to give back to you guys. And I'm like, I'm almost afraid to announce it. And I almost want to be like, okay, I'm going to do a giveaway and it's going to be in the month of December. And I'm not going to tell you which video it's going to be in, and I'm not going to put it in the title. And I just want you to, you know, if you're watching my channel and then you see it at the end or middle of the video, and then that's how you're going to know that I'm doing a giveaway. And I feel like that's almost the way I want to do it, because I don't want to reward the people that are just looking for a giveaway. But I also know that sometimes when you do a giveaway, you do get new people, and those people stay and are interested, and you have a whole bunch of people that leave as well. So you can go look at anyone's social blade and you'll see that after a giveaway on that channel ends, there is a mass fall off of subscribers, and it makes me bummed because it's like, you came to a channel, I thought that you wanted to subscribe because you like the person, and now I see exactly why you came and exactly why you're leaving. And I know that some people have, you can pay in certain tiers where you can know all of the names of the people who unsubscribed right after a giveaway ends. And sometimes some creators will be like, if you subscribe and then unsubscribe just for a giveaway, I will put it like on my notification list and you'll be blocked from entering other giveaways. And if you happen to like weasel through and get picked, I will have basically a filter that will go back and check this list again and say, are you one of the people that subscribed and unsubscribed from my last giveaway? Which is harsh, but I get it, because now that I've done a couple giveaways, and thankfully, I mean, they've gone pretty smoothly, although the people being mad at me for not being international was kind of a bummer. I see, like, the bigger that the giveaways get, the more thirsty people are about winning, and how conniving and unkind a lot of the people are that are involved in giveaways. It makes me sad. I also saw my video had been stolen, downloaded, and uploaded to another person's channel. and 2 other people's channels, and it was their channels was about how to win giveaways. And literally all it was is they were stealing other people's videos about giveaways that they were doing on their channel and then collecting them all in one place so that people would know where giveaways were going on and like which videos to go subscribe to. And I was so like hurt and upset when I found that, because I was like, not only are they like stealing the people and sending people that aren't genuine to my channel, they're getting ad revenue off of my video that I created, and they stole it. They downloaded it and then re-uploaded it on their own channel. So you wouldn't see it as Shelly Saves the Day. You would see it as like giveaway winners all the time channel. And so do you think I reported the video? Yeah, absolutely I did. But are there a lot of those videos that go unnoticed? Yep. And on this channel, I don't know why, I am kind of like a social justice warrior in some ways. They had stolen 5 or 6 other people's videos, and I went to those people's channels and I tried to find them on Instagram, I tried to find them on Twitter, and I was just saying, hey, FYI, this person has stolen your video, my video as well. They've uploaded it on their channel, and you can do whatever you want to, but if it was me, I would want to know. And a couple of them were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. And we're really nice about it, and now I have a couple new like Instagram friends and followers on Twitter, and this happened to both of us. But I mean, how disgusting and creepy is that they stole my hard work, and if one of the people who came from that video won the giveaway instead of someone who's been watching my videos and been with me for a while, I would be so mad, and there's no way for me to know. There's just no way for me to know. But yeah. So that's why, if you're wondering why sometimes too, why people don't want to do giveaways, it's stuff like this. It's literally stuff like this sometimes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I missed some of this. I'm glad that you love me funny, not funny. I know you've been around for a while. I'm not saying you, I'm saying specific. There are some people who have done that. You know what I'm saying though. Okay. Old-fashioned picking, names go in a little cup or something. I wish we could, you know? I wish we could. Do I do a live video every day? No, this is more of a rare occurrence. I had done a poll in my community tab, and I asked what kind of video you guys wanted to see, and it was, you know, do you want to see more iPhone videos, or, you know, iMovie editing, or a live Q&A, or how to start a YouTube channel? And 58% of the vote was, I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to talk about it. So I didn't have an agenda except for, I want to come on here and talk to you guys about questions that you have about YouTube, about being a YouTuber. I hope I'm not discouraging any of you to try it, but I also hope that I am creating some clarity and removing some of the mystery and aura that is around YouTubing, because I don't feel that YouTubers get enough credit. It is extremely, extremely hard work. And I laugh when people are like, oh, YouTubers, like, that's not even work. And I'm like, oh, it's work. It is work. You don't think that, you know, having to know about lighting and equipment and filming and editing and then graphic design and publicity and, you know, doing all of these things across all these social media sites and trying to respond to all the comments. And I think that if you were here earlier in the stream, I said I could probably be a full-time YouTuber and still never feel like I had accomplished everything I wanted to do with YouTube. And it just takes that much time. And so I salute all the other people out there that are doing YouTube while going to school, while having a full-time job. It's hard, you guys. It's hard. And I'm right there with you. Sometimes the reasons I do live videos is I can't get myself together enough to be able to have and produce and film and edit and upload a video every week. And it was even harder when I was doing 2 a week. And for someone like Tati, who has 5 videos a week come out, including the week that she got married and was on her honeymoon, like, I salute you. I think that you guys, you're working so hard, and I think it's so weird because people they almost laugh and scoff, like, it's not a real job. And I'm like, oh, but it is. It's a real job. And then once you start getting into merchandise and collaborating with companies and flying to all these events and stuff like that, it is a real job. It's a real job. If you guys are still here, can you give me a thumbs up? I feel like I've been going on a long time. So if you're still enjoying, give me a thumbs up, would you? You're trying to have a YouTube channel and do free giveaways. It's not going very well. You know what, Samantha? I totally get it, because I was saying earlier, when you do a giveaway, you are starting in the hole. Not only do you have to have all the product to give away, you have to ship it. And then no matter what you do, people aren't happy. People aren't happy they didn't win. People aren't happy that, you know, you say something mean to them because they emailed you on your email and you ask them not to, and you say, hey, did you read the rules? Or, you know, people get snarky, or people, the only time they interact with you is when you have a giveaway. Like, I get it. And so that's why there are giveaways for a few different reasons. Giveaways to reward the people that are watching, giveaways to try and build new subscriber bases. And I would say when you're smaller, I don't think it's necessarily worth doing a giveaway to gain the subscribers, because it's like sub for sub. They don't really care about you and your videos, so I would wait a little while to do some of the giveaways. When I did my 3,000/4,000 subscriber giveaway, I gave away a lot of the products from Generation Beauty and some products I had purchased. But yeah, if I had to give away all of the and fill all those boxes and spend all of the money. I mean, I did buy the ticket that got me the stuff in the goodie bag, and I wanted to share it, but that was expensive. And I had to ship every single one of those boxes. And of course, when I messaged all the people, I'm just ranting again for a minute. When I messaged all the people, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is amazing. You know, I love you. I'm so excited. I'm like, awesome. And I was like, I posted and that these people won, and then people were mad at me because they didn't win. And then the people that won, like, I never heard from them again. Ever. Yeah. And I know that if I won something, I'm just putting that out there. Like, I'd probably take a picture of it with me, like the biggest, cheesiest grin, and be like, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. But no, I mean, and I was kind of put off by it, and I was like, oh, I get it. That's just maybe how some people are. So I guess you just have to kind of learn that and be okay with it. And yeah, it kind of stinks. I guess it kind of comes with the territory. Just like the first time I got a mean comment and the thumbs down, like, I cried. Because, you know, it's so discouraging when you're like, I'm working so hard and I don't feel appreciated. And it's discouraging when people are just like, you stink, you suck, or say things about, I did a live stream and the guy was like, her makeup is awful. I'm like, I'm sorry that you don't like it. Yeah, I guess I'm not for everyone, you know. And Dita Von Teese would tell you, you can be the juiciest, sweetest, ripest peach, and there's someone out there who doesn't like peaches, you know. And that's just the thing, is like, what kind of broken person are you that you're going to come onto someone's live and then ask them about the size of their chest, or ask them about, you know, things that are so inappropriate, you know. And it's just like, go find another video. Go find someone else, because you're just an awful person, or broken and hurting deep inside, that you're trying to bring other people down. And it's just, it's sad when people do that. I'm not gonna, it's sad. But you have to realize, like, those comments, like, they stay with people for a while, and I can forget about the last 50 nice comments I got because one person told me that I was ugly and I should go die. So I wish I could say that it gets easier, and, you know, there are going to be moments when someone's going to say something and it's going to be really hurtful, and you have to then start thinking, like, is this comment... Sunny Lenarduzzi had made a pretty good video about this, about like how to deal with haters online, and some of it was resonating for me. You know, you're like, is this comment constructive? Is this anything I can work on? Like, I can't work on changing my face, but I can work on not saying as much. You know, there's a difference. Or, you know, and can I block this person? Can I, you know, mute this person? Can I just get away from my computer for a while and interact with people in real life who love me and are encouraging and say nice things about me, and realize that there's just one broken person? Can I just delete the comment and only respond to the people who said really nice things about me? Because honestly, your comment section can be whatever you want it to be. So if you want to delete and block every single person who ever says anything bad about you, honestly, you can choose to do that because it's your little corner of the interwebs too. And yes, they can choose. You can't stop people from saying those mean things, but you can stop anyone else from reading them and maybe being affected by them. Or I would say before, like maybe I would want to interact with some people, because I don't know if you guys know me. If you knew me in real life, if someone says something to me, I'm like pretty snappy. I want to come back. I want to say something and I'm going to zing you right back. And sometimes it can be hurtful to people too, and you can't take those things back. And it's even worse on the internet sometimes, because all those things get immortalized and they're on the screen. And, you know, one moment of just anger and frustration and everything can really do bad things. I mean, you guys have seen it, like when people tweet things and they wish they could take them back, but unfortunately they have millions of followers, and then everyone takes it the wrong way and it gets into a big to-do, you know? So sometimes it's good to like step away from the keyboard, step away from all the stuff that's kind of like bugging you, and go for a walk, play with your puppies, do whatever you need to do to not be as bothered by it. Because when you come back, are they affecting your ability to hit the publish button? No. So if you can block them or delete them or whatever else it is, and try not to let them affect you as much as you can. I mean, there are things that will always stick with you, like some of the comments that have been made to me, like I still remember them, but it didn't stop me from publishing last Sunday, and it probably didn't stop me from publishing today. Do you know what I mean? You have to be able to kind of stop thinking about it at some point and realize that no matter who you are, there's some people out there, they're just not going to like you. And you can hope that they go find someone else that they do like and say nice things about them on their channel, or, you know, you just hope they go away. And I don't think that it's ever going to not be like that, unfortunately. So you have to be a little bit tough when it comes to your comment section or the people's reactions. And yeah, it still bothers me. I think I'm in some Facebook groups where the person was like, I got my first thumbs down on a video and why do they dislike me? I didn't want to be like, oh girl, but like, I don't think I have one video on my channel that probably doesn't have at least one dislike. And at this point now, you know, someone still had to go watch that video, still maybe get an ad, maybe click through it, but they had to take the time out of their day to hit that thumbs down button. And it still counts as interaction in the YouTube algorithm. So kind of, they still ended up doing you a favor. But actually, that's another thing. If you guys like people's content, support them. Like, share their videos, subscribe to them, hit the notification bell, because everyone knows YouTube is not great about letting people know when people upload sometimes. Hit that thumbs up button, because sometimes there's no other way for us to know that you guys like a video or you want to see more of those types of videos. So if you guys are still here and you're liking this video, smash that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I missed anything. You give me a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Oh, thank you. Funny, but not so funny. I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. I do a lot of this because I want to help new YouTubers, and I don't know if you guys know this, so I'm speaking these goals into existence. Some of the things that I want to do, I want to be similar to like a Amy Schmidtauer or Sunny Lenarduzzi. I want to help people be on YouTube and maybe help grow their business. I want to go speak at events and, you know, be at VidCon and VidSummit and all these things. Like, I want to do that stuff. And secretly, just between you and me and now millions of people available to watch this on the interwebs, I want people, especially women, not to feel intimidated by tech or hitting that publish button. Like, what's it going to take for you to hit the publish button and share whatever you think is special with the world? And, you know, because I don't want to hear that you can't start a YouTube channel because you don't know anything about lighting, or you don't know anything about video editing, or you don't know anything about camera equipment. Like, I really want to help remove those obstacles for you. Like, I would love for people to be like, and I've had a few, like, I used your transition stuff in my video. It helped me. It's awesome. I love when they shoot me a link and I'm like, that's the one time I don't mind if you spam my comment section with like, here's a video of me. It's if I helped you do something and you want to send me a link, absolutely, I want to go look at it and I want to like leave a comment on it and be like, dude, I see it. I acknowledge. I love it. And, you know, I want someone to be like, I started a YouTube channel and I hit publish because I found the confidence that you helped me do that. Like, I don't think there's a better feeling, and I want to stand up in front of a whole bunch of people and be like, you can do this. You can do this. What's it going to take for you to hit the button? And I think that's what drives me so crazy about that girl that I met who'd been basically now 2.5 years before hitting the publish button. And I'm like, I can't hit the button for you. I can help you after you've hit the button. I can help you like try and get ready to hit the button, but like at some point you have to hit the publish button. You're not a YouTuber until you hit the button. I don't know how else to say that. Like I want to be YouTube certified and be able to talk to people with some authority about YouTube. And one thing too is sometimes you have to be more successful on YouTube for people to take you seriously. So I need to get to, and I want to get to 100,000 subscribers, because it seems like all of a sudden then people are a little bit more apt to be like, oh, maybe you do know what you're talking about. Not just, hey, by the way, here's some girl who says that she's watched thousands of videos. I've watched thousands of videos, thousands of hours online about YouTube creation, tools, tips, tricks. I try and do some of them. I don't always have time to implement them. I have a lot about YouTube that I want to talk about and I want to share with you guys. And I want you to like shortcut, because I don't want you to have to sit through 1,000 videos. I want you to hit the publish button instead. And there's this fear that like you can't do it until it's perfect, and there is no such thing as perfect. I'm telling you now, there's no such thing as perfect. So if that's what's holding you back from hitting the button, I need you to know perfect does not exist. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. A hoverboard. Good. That sounds fun. There is always going to be haters. Yeah. Thanks for sticking up for me. If there are haters here, leave. I love that. That's hilarious. I love you. That is awesome. You do have to be brave to have a YouTube channel. You do. I know. They keep sending you messages. They're calling you an idiot and saying that they better win. People are insulting you and then saying that they better win your giveaway. Oh my gosh, if you could pick the winner, why would someone think that insulting you on purpose is going to make you be like, you know what? You're right. I am an idiot if I don't realize that you need to win this iPhone. I don't know what I've been thinking this entire time. I totally have to pick you. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm so sorry that's happening to you. Man, I haven't had people calling me an idiot, but I have had a lot of people like pestering me about the iPhone. Wow. Thank you, Zishan. Oh, did I butcher that? I'm so sorry. I hope, you know what? And the thing is, I will. I'll get there eventually. It may take me 5 or 10 years to get to 100,000, and that's okay. I will get there. Do you guys remember that Whitney Houston song? I will get there. But yes, I will get there. I will get YouTube certified once I build up more confidence, a bigger library of videos, and I know that once I have more videos too, like people will tend to take you more seriously. Like I tell people, like I have 100 videos on YouTube now. You know, 86 on this channel and more on the other channel that I have. But like Roberto Blake has 1,000 videos. People take him seriously. He has over 100,000 subscribers. He has his play button. You know what I mean? So like I'll get there eventually. And I know like what the purpose and the people that I'm really trying to go after and serve, like I'll get there. I have faith. Okay. Hi, Fun Club. Hey, Leah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for liking my channel. Thank you, Mahi. Ooh, Mahi? Mahi? I'm so sorry. You guys, you should know that if I ever say your name on a live stream, I am never like making fun of you or intentionally trying to butcher your name. I just don't know how to pronounce it probably. So, so you guys, any other last questions? Because I want to try and answer them. I think I've rambled on for a really long time though about this, and I hope that answers some of your questions about YouTube and monetization and tools and motivation and all of that stuff. So if you guys have any other questions, leave them as a comment in this video and I will definitely try to get them answered for you. I do try and answer. I do. And I'm sure you saw the video with TubeBuddy and how I filter by questions that haven't been answered yet. I always try and answer all the comments. And if I don't answer it, it's probably because you did something like super duper spammy and you went to the spam folder and I didn't even see it. Just putting that out there. So if you want a real comment from me, leave a real comment and I will always like comment back, okay? no one can ever pronounce your last name. Is it Vaughn? Vaughan? Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go. You guys, I hope you have an awesome Sunday. Go hit the publish button. You guys, if you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel, you're on the fence, and please go hit the publish button. You're gonna feel maybe not better about yourself, but you're gonna feel better about being a YouTuber and saying that you're a YouTuber if you hit the publish button. Just putting that out there. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys later. Bye.